Welcome to Paducah View. I'm Public Information Officer Pam Spencer. On this edition, we'll meet Parks Maintenance Superintendent Les Evans and Recreation Specialist Micah Walker. They are both certified playground safety inspectors through the National Recreation and Park Association.
Pam, some of the things we look for are hazards that exist on the playground and items that have the potential of becoming a hazard in the future. Some of the major hazards that we look for are head entrapments, spaces in the equipment that over time become large enough that a child can fit their head in and possibly become a strangulation hazard. Other major things are entanglement hazards. Children have the likelihood of an entanglement hazard with their things like drawstrings on a hoodie becoming caught on a hook. For instance, on swings there's a certain distance in the hooks that a child can get their drawstring caught in, possibly become a strangulation hazard. In our playground, it's a very safe place. Over time and normal wear and tear, some of these things do become an issue. That's why we regularly inspect them and make sure that they don't become an issue in the future. Some of the other things we look for are the fall heights on the equipment. Our equipment is built to be safe, but over time the protective surfacing wears away and that fall height can change. What we want to do is make sure that protective surfacing is at a level that it was meant to be at when we built the equipment, but also we want to maintain that level. Some other things that we look for, the spacing in between our barriers. We want to maintain a sufficient spacing for different age groups. There are two different age group of playgrounds. We have a 2 to 5-year-old playground and we have a 5 to 12-year-old playground. These playgrounds, they're built for different age groups, and the requirements for the spacing in between the bars and the drop heights on the equipment is a little bit different for each age group. But we want to maintain these spacings and make sure there's no normal wear and tear over the years, and by regularly inspecting this equipment, we can pretty much ensure that it's safe for these kids at these different age groups.
Every community should have a certified safety playground inspector. The reason being, there's over 200,000 accidents according to the National Recreation and Parks Association certification. That's why we do what we do. We want to prevent from having injuries on playgrounds. The certification process takes about 3 days. 2 days are basically devoted to study. Before you even come there's a large, thick booklet that you have to study and know. Of course, they go over and highlight what the main points that they want to emphasize, the main ideas of what to look for, such as the playground surfaces and height distances, entanglement issues, protrusion, impalement type issues. So you'll be able to notice those type of problems on your playground equipment if it develops that, or if it a situation happens to show up, because even though they're new when they begin, over the years the playground does wear, and things do, boats change, and you have to make sure all that's all in alignment, all tightened up, and of the proper distance. The third day is basically the testing day. That's where you kind of put your knowledge, what you've learned the past 2 days. It was just like studying for a regular college exam or anything like that. It was pretty stressful. It was rather sleepless nights, early up time studying, just what you normally do for studying, to make sure we knew and gained all that information that they were putting out there, and show them what we knew.
For more information about the Parks Department, visit paducahky.gov or call the Parks office at 444-8508. Thank you for watching Paducah View.